We back with another live stream. Now, I like to keep it 100 because I like to use these live streams to come back and coach myself in life in general. I use it as a coaching tool. Yes, that is something that I do. It is what it is. You should do it too. Start you a channel. Let me know your channel name. Let me know what you about. Show me you. I want to know you. I might not be the easiest person to get along with, but it might be worth it, I think. Yeah, mouthful. Now, before we get into that mouthful, I'm gonna let at least a few people get in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let at least a few people get in here before we get into that mouthful. Because yes, it's a mouthful, but I believe it to be true. I really want to start this with a good point. You know? I want to start this with a good point, but I'm going to wait till at least 3 people get in here for me to lay that good point down. And depending on the volatility of the live stream, I might repeat the phrase that I say when 3 people get in here a few times throughout the course of this. However, what I will start you off with is, look at me. Look at me. I'm an above average man off visual appearance. There you go. So it would be a shame if I wasted my life being anything less, wouldn't it? Your auntie was right. What your auntie tell you that was right? I love to hear this type of stuff. Let me know. Let me know. Because you know what? It's crazy because really what I want to start out with saying is my mama was right. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt my mama was right. That's why I never really got I never felt like she was wrong. I felt like she was right. I always respected her intelligence and her process and her style. I always thought she was right. Understand me? But let me know why your auntie was right, big dog. My ex was a hoe for real, bro. Her mama a hoe stripper and she taught my ex the game. Hey. Hey, you gotta listen. It's give and take in this world. You know what I'm saying? You decided you can't love a hoe. You know what I mean? Power to you, either way, either direction. What it is, AZ Hunter, can you leave some women for the rest of us? Hey, you know what I mean? To be honest, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I can't make no promises. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't make no promises. I really can't. Jesus loves you as well. So here's what I want to start it with. My mama was right. And it's crazy, bro. Me and bro be on the same currency wave. See, he admitting his aunt was right. I'm admitting my mama was right. My mama was right to identify the bitch madeness in my daddy. Love you, Pops. And identified that he was likely going to leave. And in the process of understanding that he was going to leave, setting me up with masculine role models, even though they were controversial. Why? Because it's a big part of masculinity to be able to be controversial. See, a bitch ass nigga who can't be controversial is a nigga that can't lead himself. And if you trust in a nigga who can't lead himself, all power to women, by the way. But the reality is, if you don't have a man that can lead himself in your life, life ain't gonna be as easy. It's just that simple. My mama was right for letting me go to the streets for look for a daddy figure when my daddy wasn't there. My mama was right. My mama was right not to coddle me like a fuck ass nigga. The reason why is because I've come to recognition as I've grown up and I can understand more things about life. Let me see who all in here, what it is. Same people, bet it. I wasted a whole year for a fake relationship with a hoe. You learning from that. What I learned is women are amazing, men are amazingly different. So women fluctuate in hormones and are better at adapting and handling fluctuating hormones, which makes them expectedly emotionally more intelligent than men. Why? Because they have and get to deal with a longer, wider range of emotions than men. So if they are on their journey and they're focused on self-development and not being completely distracted, naturally they're giving an opportunity and an experience that should allow them to adapt to have a higher range of emotional intelligence. Men are meant to construct a more logical world because we are meant to stay in a high range of hormones, right? We're not supposed to be up and down. Even though it does change throughout the day, We are meant to construct lives that allow us to stay in our higher ranges. Why is this? It's because of balance, obviously. See, the beauty in a relationship and a connection is when your woman inevitably goes into her lower ranges of emotion, a man who is leading his own life and knows what is suitable for him to stay in a higher range of emotion doesn't dip down with her. What he is able to do is be that sudden urge, or be that consistency, be that stone, be able to stay in his glory, and that becomes contagious, making her low times shift a bit upward. See, what goes on a lot of times is people want to just be like one another. So when the female's low, the man comes over and he allows his emotional state of being to be hijacked, and he becomes lower. And he thinks that he's making a connection, but in reality, he's just allowing the pillar to crumble. That's the reality. The reality is she is well adjusted to that. She's had her period since a young age. She's well adjusted to the emotional fluctuations, and realistically, she would prefer to have a man standing in his tip top instead of sinking to her level in those things. Because here's the thing, you sink to her level, it's going to turn into bickering, or it's going to turn into you agreeing and caving your hormones as well. And then when both of y'all hormones is low, who's holding down the fort? Exactly. So we have to learn as men that we get to know women, but we have to continuously live in the knowing of ourselves, period. Because the moment where you go, where your mind goes, your body follows. The moment where you try to relate and fully commit to relating, what happens is you lose the ability to hold down the fort. And when you can't hold down the fort, eventually she's going to snap out of that cycle of a bonding with another effeminate being, and you will become replaceable. It's just the truth. Tomorrow is your birthday. You turning 10. Hey, you shouldn't be in this chat room. You're too young. Happy birthday. You feel me? My auntie has the answers. She couldn't solve her own problems. My mom, when I was the last kid, the last memory, I got her telling me my dad was never a man. Real shit. He wasn't. He was a pussy. But I love him. Like, nah, what I mean by that is you got to keep it real, bro. As a man, see, and this is what we got to do. Our moms is great at identifying off-balance men. Love to him. Like I said, love my dad. He cool, but he pussy. He weak. As a man, it doesn't matter how her emotions fluctuate. If you are not a leader, you will follow her into her emotions. If you a leader, you gonna be solid in your shit. You be like, oh yeah, she tripping right now, but she gonna trip. But guess who not gonna trip? I'm not gonna trip. You know why I'm not gonna trip? Is because I know the direction we going. I know the direction I'm going, and I'm comfortable with it because I haven't strayed off that path because of a emotional inclination. And that's what it is. What did I eat for dinner? We had noshi. Hey, shout out to that noshi. That noshi sound real good. Thank you very much. I haven't ate dinner yet. I'm on the West Coast. It's currently late lunchtime, early dinner time. For dinner, I'm going to have a good concoction of mixing up good foods, and I'm going to eat it. I don't know what it is, but I might make it short and show you on the short. So subscribe, post notifications, like button. What it is, Law Dog? What happening with you? So I just want y'all to know that, like, I just got to keep it real. Like, we failing each other. But at the end of the day, if the men just be men, that'll work. Because see, I see a lot of men who have these expectations for a female to balance her hormones. Nigga, that's not how it was intended. It wasn't how you are meant to be the balancing of the hormones by maintaining your hormonal state of being. You know, you have to maintain that. I'm sorry, you think that she wants to be related to, because when she's in her emotional lows, she's gonna lie to you. She's going to tell you she wants to be related to. But the reality is, she doesn't. She doesn't want her man to relate to her. Trust. She wants her man to understand her well enough not to be a back and forth bicker body. You know what I mean? That's what she wants. Trust. That's important for her stability, because her just seeing your strength and you know what I mean? That shit right there is a part of what allows her to go from her emotional lows back into her emotional highs. So you got to play your part, big dog. What it is, Travis, how you doing, Holmes? I should send you what my ex-mom look like. She bad as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead, send me some, let me see what they look, what she got going on. Let me see, that's true. She doesn't want to be related. It's facts. My day's been going amazing. I mean, she gonna tell you that. But at the end of the day, when you hit her with that, she gonna be like, oh man. You know what I mean? When you go outside and you're not in an emotionally scattered place, so you're not outside with anxiety, you looking this way, you looking at this person, you looking, and you're engaged in your environment, she's going to feel better with you than the man who relates with her and is walking with her, looking away from other men when they walk past. Cause she's gonna be like, oh fuck, we're all some bitches. We all some bitches. Oh fuck, wait a minute, let's get inside. I don't know if the kid's safe anymore. Let's get inside. I don't know what's up with you today, but I smell your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't play no video games, man. I'm a real man. You gotta understand. Any game you can play, anything you can do in a video game, you can do it in real life. It'll probably have a better benefit for you. You dig? I don't never sit on my balls. I love you. So what should I do when a woman is yelling at me? Just be silent until she calm down? Oh no, don't be silent. Why would you do that? When a woman is yelling at you, you make a plain statement, and then you tell her, all right, and after I just made my statement, because I said what I said, I'm gonna let you talk to yourself. And you just act like nothing else happened. Because at the end of the day, you have to recognize that she might have 30 more things to say. None of it matters. None of it matters. As long as you know what direction y'all are going in and you are in a clear state of mind and you recognize that this direction is for the best of the whole, not just a selfish decision, but for the best of the whole with all things considered, just keep walking forward. She's going to bicker for a little bit and then she's going to get tired of it because at the end of the day, she's going to be like, this nigga ain't arguing with me. We are different because I could never not argue with someone who's arguing. And then it's going to be like, you know what I mean? It's going to be letting it sizzle. That's the best advice I can give you. You know where I learned that from? I learned that from observing pimps and watching pimps go to prison continuously because they wanted to talk a woman until the woman don't talk no more and do whatever they got to do to make the woman stop talking. And noticing this pimp is effeminate as hell. That's why he want to be known. That's why he want to be seen. That's why pimping became a culture, because it was a nigga who wanted to be seen. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. See, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on live. Shit, the niggas who really fuck with me, y'all know I do this shit with 1 viewer, 0 viewers, whatever, however many viewers. Does it mean I want to be seen? I want to be productive. I want to be productive. If I wanted to be seen, I would have a whole nother approach on this shit. Trust. I just want to be productive, and I want to be seen if it's going to bring me some money. See, a pimp being seen is not getting the pimp no money. A pimp being seen is a pimp going to, I don't see. Now, I just want y'all to know so y'all can make the clear distinction. I don't do no pimping. I don't do no pimping. I'm a man, well-adjusted. So I understand she's going to bicker. But I'm going to let her know what I said, and I'm not going to say too much more, because if I keep talking, she's going to not be able to pay attention to nothing I said, because now I'm saying too much. So I'm going to say what I said. I'm going to let it marinate. You got to let it marinate. Yeah, I had a pimp tell me, yeah, he tripping. He wanted to make money off her so bad. Nigga was, exactly, you got to think about it. Nigga didn't want to make money off of him. Broke nigga, not a real man. He can't really see. A real man walks outside, looks at his environment, and assumes that he could take over the block. Not with criminality, because if you're resorting to criminality, you see weakness in your game. But you're going to assume you can take over the block in one way or another. At the cross, it was more than enough for Jesus to make us clean by his blood. We are free in him. Hey, absolutely. But I hope you're still trying to become the best person you can become, my brother. I love you. I appreciate the subscription, Ross. On that note, everybody hit the subscribe button, post notifications, thumbs up, because we go live 1 to 2 times a day. Some days we might not go live, but if we don't go live that day, just understand when the week is at the end, we're going to have gone live at least 7 times, maybe 10, depending on what our free time looking like. And we only go live for 30 minutes to an hour. This live stream is only going to be 30 minutes, so we got 13 more minutes, my friends. Definitely appreciate it. What it is, Wilbert? What's happening with you? I'm Nicole Demon, a.k.a. KC. You're in damn good shape, bro. I appreciate that. I got to get back in the gym, though. We about to get back in the gym, but I'm letting my body go through its seasons. Right now, I'm not that hungry, and, you know, I'm just, molding, you know what I mean? But I'm about to, by the end of this year, what you're going to see is a whole different animal, but the same animals, if y'all want to drink me up. But if you want to drink me up, just understand it's going to come with a fee. I'm going to put my flavor in a protein shake by the end of 2030, and everyone will be able to drink my flavor. Just understand that we selling products. How healthy you are as a man and how well your genetics is and how well you're able to keep yourself stable is a sign of how much of a man you are. It's very true. It has nothing to do with having a low haircut and working construction. Facts. Facts. 9 times out of 10, that means that you were incapable of leading yourself and you found that that man's idea was good for you and you follow suit, which isn't always a bad thing. Some people, that is their ceiling. Shout out to you. You are not less of a man, trust me, because if you can go into that field and make the best of it, you're a damn strong man. You're just not necessarily an innovator, which does have to do with leadership qualities. So you might just not be that nigga. Everyone, please like, subscribe. Absolutely, real nigga shit. Let me pin that. He's a real nigga. Make it happen, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dang, where you from? Where I'm at is 619. It's 319 where I'm at. I'm on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Somewhere between Seattle, California, and Utah. Somewhere one of them. That's where I live. See, I can't make it all the way known, but y'all gonna know. But when you know, just make sure you know that I'm out here. Whatever that means. But it's a beautiful time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? You on the way. Oh, damn, teabaggins. Oh, damn, teabagging. Are you on the way to teabag me? Because if so, I respectfully decline. I don't want no balls on my forehead. But you gotta be healthy and make sure you have good genetics. That's true. I don't mean be tall as I just mean look like a man and be healthy. Absolutely. What's even more important than having good genetics is to have your hormones expressing and operating correctly. Because if you're short in stature, but you have your hormones operating and expressing correctly due to your lifestyle, you have to recognize during and throughout this human experience, you are having input and you are changing yourself. Your body is adapting and you will become a better, more quality masculine expression. Bro, in California, my time is 319. I'm new here and I've subscribed to you. I appreciate that, Katie. 319, hit that dance and do your lean. Hit that dance and do your lean. I mean, but don't sip no lean unless you want to be a failure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nothing that is slowing you down and feel comfortable when you're stuck in mud is good for you. Remember, you must sip H2O, high quality water. Get you some pomegranate juice if you want them nuts to get heavy. I mean, some heavy nuts. Get some pomegranate juice. It's really good for you. Beetroot juice or some beet extract, you know what I mean? Ain't gonna do you dirty at all, my brothers. Now, raise your hand if you got a jump shot. And be honest, because if you don't got a jump shot, we gotta at least find out if you can attack the rim. Because I'm looking to put together a 5, and I'm not trying to lose. Who trying to run? I'm not gonna lie, I'm still pissed my ex was trying to get at you. She wanted to hit at you, but blow my phone up. You already know, bro, they always gonna choose up, bro. I'm just upper. You know what I mean? I'm just like upper. Ain't gonna lie. All your exes gonna wanna get at me. You gotta stop showing them me. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I love you like that. All your exes that you showed to me, especially you showed to me in this form, I'm gonna have them scintillating and sizzlating. They didn't probably already wank 1 or 2 off to me, maybe 115. You gotta understand that. That's your fault. Or maybe it's my fault. But don't blame me. Dap me up. I love you, bro. Now, you gotta also understand the only way any of your exes can fuck on me is through their imagination. So blame them. Don't blame me, because they can't never get access to Big Daddy. Big Daddy way too loyal. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga through and through. Depending. Because at the end of the day, listen, bro. Never mind. You know, I drink a lot of beet juice and cayenne every morning. Hey, amen to you. Blessings to you, brother. You're a smart, intelligent man. You doing a great deed. Max got a bad mom and sister, but still ain't trying to hit at them. It's disgusting me, man. Hell no. I know it is. Now, the one that's meant for you, she not gonna openly tell you that she trying to, you know what I mean? She trying to get some home sauce. So use that as a guideline as finding the one that's meant for you. She's not gonna openly tell you that she wants home sauce. I promise you she won't. What it is, Von Salif, what's happening with you? I hope you're having a great day, man. You got an abundant spirit. I can feel it through this internet, through these cords we connecting, and through these cords we respecting. Man, respect man. Each one teach one. I'm just trying to reach one. I'm gonna say shit that might sound weird, but fuck it. Go ahead, say what you gotta say, big dog. We listening to you. We gonna let you know exactly how it sounds. But understand, even if we think it sound weird, the fact that you just spoke your mind You getting plus points in the whole grand scheme of things. Big dog, my ex said she thought you was a pimp. Have a good day, brother. You have a great day as well. Check the milk the goat. Yeah, that's crazy. I can never be a pimp. I value and love women too much. I might be a ladies' man. I might be a ladies' man. Go ahead and say that. But I'm not a pimp, bro. I can never be a pimp. Trust me, bro. It was actually a time period in my life when I was on that. Never mind. Well, I was posted up on GTA, and I was just on whack a pimp days. You know what I mean? I had a whack a pimp day, just looking for a pimp just to, you know, smack them with something. You know what I mean? But that's just my experience because I had a mama and I love my mama. But you gotta understand, pimping is cheesy. It's not easy, but it's cheesy. You gotta understand that. At the end of the day, men compete with men, and men grow with men. That's just the reality. So whenever you're utilizing a woman for your growth, see, you utilize a woman for your stability and your peace, and you take that growth bigger. Now, if your woman is applying pressure in life, is she going to help you grow? Yes. She's going to help you grow because y'all are united. Y'all are like one. But at the end of the day, to put that expectation, that's a place of a hoe, my baby. I'm just going to keep it real. That's a hoe place. That ain't no real nigga place. I'm just keeping 1,000 with you. I'm just keeping 150, 150,000, whatever you calculate as your resolve between you and your partner, your side of things alone should be able to take it there. Now, say she's ambitious and productive, everything she adds on is what makes her an addition. You feel me? That's just what it is. And when she's an addition, guess what? You gotta appreciate that. When she's not an addition, guess what? You still gotta take care of that. That's just really how it is. I get it. People really haven't adapted to that type of life because you can run away from everything, especially in Western civilization. But just understand this. When you run away, you failed at something, and it's going to sit in your brain, and it's going to degrade your hormones, which is going to degrade what you have to operate with genetically. And that's just simply what's happening as a man, period. When you run away. Now, 75 hard. Y'all know I let go of that challenge. Listen here, I didn't run away from nothing. I ran through that motherfucker. I just came to the realization that that was one of my many goals, and that was the goal that I set that I didn't expect to complete, and I wasn't going to complete if completing it would deplete me. If you pick the right woman, or if you pick a woman who's not focused on doing the wrong things, and then you are just simply a good to great man, it's not going to deplete you. Trust. That's your own decision. That's your own decision. You understand me? You got to get comfortable. See, like, when you're a man, you like a quarterback, you feel me? Or you like the point guard. You're going to get the blame. So what does that mean? You have to be prepared. You have to be well prepared, because if you're going to get the blame, but you're not always going to get the glory, which is exactly how it's going to go, you have to prepare yourself for victory harder than the next person, because at the end of the day, victory is at least going to keep you up here. It's not going to have something chopping you down. So that's just what it is. That's what comes with it. Hey, shout out to my mama. She made the right decision. See, my mama threw me out there to them wolves, but my mama did tell me, you know, some things. She was like, hey, them boys bigger than you. Carry this big with you. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. I mean, that was on GTA as well. But you got to respect it, because at the end of the day, life is life, and I'm just lifing. And I'm happy to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. This is one of the shorter live streams. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Hit the post notifications, subscribe if you want to catch us in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow. I'll probably make a short on my way to work, because it's a beautiful time to be alive. Sun shining, kissing my flesh. In sunny Seattle, Utah, or California, wherever I live. So y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Be yourself, treat yourself, and guess what? Don't beat yourself. I love you. Unless you, don't even wank. It's not masculine.